Let's fight. Let's fight. Wherever you folks are joining us from tonight, let's fight. Let's fight, good folks. Let's fight, let's fight, let's fight. Let's fight. It's Friday night, let's fight. Let's fight, folks. Friday night, let's fight. Good to have each and every one of you here with us. Welcome in the ring. Good to have you folks. Marcel Daniels, Charles Nelson is here, Wilma Grant, Deborah Clark, and Vincent. The whole crew come out tonight. Debbie Rowan Kirk, Gary Wong is here, Bantu King. Let's fight, Bantu. Good to have you folks. Sukchan Sudhari is here as well. Paul Boone, Mavis Davis Wells, Charles Nelson. Good to have you guys here. Who expects pace and power? We there, folks. In Manhattan today. Manhattan today, we there. We were outside today, folks, in Manhattan. Boots on the ground there in Manhattan today. We can tell you folks a little bit about that in just a little bit. Do let us know if you're hearing us. You are hearing us well. We don't want a problem. Let us know if you're hearing us well tonight. Good to have each and every one of you here with us, guys. Pace and power. Boots were on the ground today. We're happy that you guys are here. Irwin Don, Ahmed Dow, good to have you. Debbie Rowan Kirk and Stacey Ann Stoll. Kyle Hudson is here as well. Folks, how are y'all doing? Great to see each and every one of you. Welcome to our community. Those of you who are new, Sasha Trim says, Pace and Power, Utiline, Greta. Good to have you, Charles Nelson, Shalom Joseph, Anthony Higgins, Arjun. Great to have each and every one of you. Gilaliko, Andrew Griffith. Good to have you, Ariel Abrams. I see, is it Tashani? It's going by so fast. Let me see if we can get that one back. Is it Tashani Rahaman? Good to have you, Tashani Rahaman. Fine wine. Good to have you here, Horace Calder. Brenda Mary, Facebook user, good to have you. Armadale, Henrietta Lancaster, Carol Williams, Wendy, and all the other folks who are joining us. Great to have you guys on a Friday night. We hope that you guys are fired up on this Friday night and you are ready to go. Yvette Juna, good to have you here, Yvette. Brenda Bailey, great to see you. Fun wine. So let's fight. Yolanda Thomas, good to see you as well. Stacey, I'm so excited. I don't shut him down like, oh, you have been like Stacey, man. And good folks, you have been like Stacey, though. Yeah? Some of y'all know y'all able to be like Stacey, though. Please, share the damn lives. Stacey, I'm still like, I got no instruction. She doesn't have to get any instruction. She understands the assignment. Stacey Ann understands the assignment. Wherever you all are joining us from, wherever page, wherever crack, wherever crevice you are in this evening. Some of you in your sprawling mansions and living rooms. You're in the gallery watching us. Good to have you guys here. You know, guys, you know what we like? We like when people take a photograph, watching in the ring, you know? We see some of y'all live the opulence. Is everybody getting rough? I just want y'all to know that. Is everybody getting rough? Things are tight for everybody. Some people, some of you guys live really well. We're happy about that. Make your money, because we want everybody Vex Fitzgulliver, Kyle Hudson. We want everybody Vex, we making our money, you know. We want everybody Vex. Sandra Chisholm. Sandra, good to have you here, Sandra. And all the other folks joining us. Whichever page you're joining us from tonight, folks. Whichever page. You're joining us from the Christopher Jones Facebook page. Relinda Jordan. Don't put Chris to shame. Don't do that to Chris. You're joining us from the Apple AFC page. Don't do that. Share it down live. Smash that emoji button. If you're joining us from Coalition Upstarts page. Let's get back to you. Share it down live. Dan Graves Andy, all the way from 10. Good to have you, Diane, and Anthony Miggins, and All the other folks, Cheryl Castro Edwards, and all the other great folks, Joylyn Cook, joining us. What's brewing tonight? What's cooking up at your end? Siobhan and Michaela Cooks, Ingrid Crawford, Joylyn, Leslie Charles. Guys, we're happy. We are super happy to have each and every one of you with us. Lots to discuss, folks. So let's have a move on. I see some solutions coming from Tim here now. Good to have you folks here with us. Wherever you all are joining us from, folks. Be liberal with the shares tonight. Be liberal, smashing those emojis. Be liberal in sponsoring the program too. Partnering with us. Folks, it's the end of the month. It's the 31st day of March. How did you fare this month? Did you crawl to mountain or you thrive? You say, hey, a day in March. April there. Ready for April. Ready for April. Ready April. You know, yeah. How was March for you folks? You march to the end. Some people crawl. Beware of the eyes of March. Yeah, Shakespeare. Whatever shape you got to the end of March with, folks, we are happy. We are superbly happy that you all are here with us. I see Rhonda Gordon is here and Volney, Wanda Fraser. We trust that you guys are well. We trust that you guys are great. You're just living, folks. Father, have his mercies. You're thriving against the odds. Folks, if you can thrive, when them jagabats then, imagine. Who would imagine a king? Imagine Shirley and all the other folks. We there. We fired up, guys, and we're ready to go. We trust that you wonderful, beautiful folks are as well. We got the fight card set. Ready to go. we got the fight card set, good folks. It's just how we waiting on basing time, marking time, waiting for some of y'all. You see, Onika Fraser, good to restart. They just started out. Onika Fraser, Denny's London, Jamal Aziz, Carmen Bailey, Joylyn Cook. It's a little while when I see my wife on the live. Volvo Wilson, Richard Fordyce, good to have you. Janessa Marcos, how are you doing, Janessa? Great to see you. Hope all is well at your end, Janessa. Hope all is well at your end. Keep on moving forward, Janessa. Cassandra Keeler, Dennis Landon Welchman, and all you other fantastic folks. If you're joining us on YouTube tonight, I want you to smash the hell out of that emoji button on YouTube. You should always pass me. If you're joining us on YouTube, smash the hell out of that emoji button for us, folks. If you're joining me on YouTube, remember, folks, to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's growing and we love it. We're almost at 8,000 subscribers. You know, we're happy about that. We want to get to 100, 200,000 subscribers on YouTube. Yeah, we grow our platform there. And we want to thank each and every one of you for being part of our community here. You know, March will be a different month without y'all. We'll just be winning Jacobats, and y'all know how much we like them. Y'all know how much we like them. We'll just be winning Jacobats, and we're having it. So we are happy that you folks came out with us all March month. We started March again. Here we there. Looking nice. Cornelius King and Claire Capel, Ronald Warrell, Chinsing Henry, Debbie Apple, Mala Pandey. Good to have you folks. We are delighted that you guys are here. Don Sullivan and Yvonne and Wilma Grant, Julian Mars, Wanda Fraser. God has been good to us. And I'm so thankful. I am so thankful. You know, I run in the face of the argument. Somebody created our listing, you know. I acknowledged a long time ago. Somebody, this happened by chance. He's been good to us. Look, he brought us to the end of this month. In one piece. A lot of people will make it. These people got to kill a lot of people. They kill a lot of people. A lot of people make it. You know, but we're here. So we got so much to be grateful for. So much. Mike Welchman, I feel like I'm going to fall off this chick. Wouldn't that be something? Claire Heidecken and John Sullivan, Wanda Fraser, Qualamingo, and all the other fantastic folks joining us. Wherever you all are joining us from, we're happy that you guys are here. We're fired up. We're ready to go. Ready to get into the fight card. We got a couple of things. I know some of you are saying, oh God, we hustle on man. Some of you can't wait, you know. We are the now generation. The microwave generation. Everything you want now. Take it. Take it in your chest. Stick some guns in your chest. Get some ganja, folks. See all this ganja planted from, man. Oh, God. If we planted sugar cane like that, we could be the whole damn sugar industry. If we planted cane, like how ganja planting, marijuana, we could revive the sugar industry. We could revive it. Where is ganja coming from? We can talk about that. A lot of bus today. You know every little bus that they met, a big bus gone through. Yeah. Every little bus they met, or in Don Cook, a big bus. Passes through Trump. Yeah. How do you solve a problem like Trump? Well, the grand jury know. The grand jury knows. The grand jury, they know. We can talk about that. Hate crimes, folks. Hate crimes. Yep. One thing with Uncle Sam don't play. We can talk about this hate crime involving a Haitian fella. Yep. Chukuma Ogunseye, our brother. Yep, we can talk about him as well. And then, folks, local government. A lot of things happening with local government. A lot of people running out. And it's not a good way. Sporily wants to know what's up with Sue. Sue is larger than ever. That's what's up with Sue. Once them boys in power, Sue will continue to live larger than life in this country. Don't let me get tired. Sue will continue to live. And not only that, Sue thriving, Sue ain't worrying, but gonna send money back home and how the light bill gonna pay and all this rent gonna pay. No, Sue doing well. Chelsea Henry, Sue is doing well. Sue was doing before. We knew there was a Sue. She was doing well, and Sue must be doing even better now. Now that Sue has had to go underground with the dealers, even better. Sue is doing extremely well. Joyce Prince and Yvonne, Angeli, Michael, Chen Singh, Sue doing very well. You open up. You know you got to start your alley right away. It's just a. Just like this, blackout. GPL stop it. GPL stop it. Folks, we pay the bill. We pay the bill if it's just like that. As soon as we said Sue, that's the problem. As soon as we said Sue, it's just like that. Rosetta Barton, there's just Sullivan Peters, international lawyer and legal heavyweight. On the live tonight, joining us from the diaspora, international lawyer Sullivan Peters, who is helping us to rack up some of those wins, exposing the illegality of this regime. On the live tonight, I saw him made a comment there. Thanks for joining us, Guthrie Montaigne and Sandra Broderson, Stacey and so. Good to see you, folks. The open up, folks. We'll keep you suspense longer. The open up. There was a protest today, a protest. If I'm talking with Manhattan, I gotta get my accent. There was a protest today, folks, in Manhattan. Yeah, boots on the ground. Outside the Guyanese consulate in Manhattan. People fed up, at home and abroad. People fed up. Right? And don't abuse out. Do not abuse out the folks who are overseas and protesting in this way. They understand. They understand it far more than you and I do who live right here. They understand it. They get information live and direct. Again, more than you and I who live right here in the 592. They understand that the worse this country gets, is the worse for them. There's no money left to send. It's more remittances for the family members back home. And God knows, people in the diaspora, input me for relative people, export the problems, export them problems close to them. Right? So we can send money. The worst things get here is the worst for their pocket, It's the worst. As the inflation goes up, relatives calling and saying, 16%, 13% inflation, 14. So the remittances got to go up now. So I understand why folks in the diaspora have such an interest in what's happening here in the 592. You know, I miss the old GT&T. I don't know if some of y'all young enough to know when GT&T had their office downstairs there at the Bank of Guyana. I know lots of you are old enough. Denise Booker and Chelsea Henry, Violetta Klein and Ingrid Malapande. I know y'all young enough. You see, y'all are old enough to know when GT&T had an office downstairs there. You used to have to go book your call. Book your call and wait hours. You see, I miss there. Because when you go in GT&T down there, you need something to use in the morning. And Elizabeth, you need kite rules. You need waves. And they will put Big Uncle Gordon out of business with the source. Everything happening in the country, you sit down there in that GT&T. People call the relatives overseas. What story talking, you know? And GT&T in those days, GT&T in those days, is wicked. GT&T used to put those phones like on speaker. Right? And you hear some people, soon you see them, you know it's hard times. And then when they call a relative in the States, that phone ringing out 5 times. Loud. You see some people left the place with a red down by. They even put in the order for the remittances. So people in the diaspora, they have a stake. They are stakeholders as well. Don't say y'all gone overseas during the time it's happening back home. Because they know if they lose control of what's happening back home, they pocket the bills. So them folks went out there today in front of the Guyana consulate in Manhattan. In front of the Guyana consulate there, they had a big auntie. A man come down, she look funny. They had a big auntie, Michael Reed. Commissioner Cole, I saw him fancy photograph, girl. He gone up, Commissioner Cole, I saw him fancy photograph. They published big and broad in the papers, man. I got the autograph, Commissioner Cole. A fellow down there when the consulate, he come run the big auntie funny, big auntie protesting, he come after she nonsense. She proper fixie. Folks, there's it over. Take a look and take a listen. Outside of the Guyanese consulate there in Manhattan, the Guyana consulate there, take a look. Take a listen. Open up.
What is that?
You can't read it, right? No. But that's the only don't play it close with me. Okay? Please, stop. You don't know what it is. It's about get you guys up in the red city. But what is the PPP doing is freaking wrong. It's so wrong. The PPP must go. 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 The PPP is nothing wrong. The PPP must go. What do we do with my grandson? Don't say, love. Who does say? If I say what they okay, if I lay the Constitution, what should I say? I understand what I'm saying because I can't.
Yeah. I didn't warn you. Nicolai, have you let you come wrong because it look too funny? There was go. Have you come wrong because it look too funny? What is that? Wrong question. Wrong person. The PPP must go. You can't understand that? Chanel Smith Daniels? You can't understand that? I see somebody like Chanel in the lineup outside the embassy there. I know that. Chanel Robbie Carney the other day. I see somebody like Chanel in the lineup there. The PPP must go. We come wrong Big Auntie, Mr. Andrews, acting funny. But Big Auntie was not having it. You know, I find as I get older, I got less patience for foolishness. I guess it's the same for Big Auntie. Folks, don't let that by too fast. Take another look. Take another listen.
What is that?
You can't read them, right? No. But that's the only time don't play dumb with me. Okay? Please, stop. You don't know what it is. It's going to get you guys up in the red city. But what is the PPP doing? It's freaking wrong. It's so wrong. The PPP must go. 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 The PPP is nothing wrong. The PPP must go. What do we do with my grandfather? Don't say, love. Do you say? If I say what they don't say, if I lay the Constitution, what should I say?
Yeah, welcome back. For those of you who are now joining us, that is a protest outside of the Ghana consulate in Manhattan. Yeah, they must go. And then the guy comes on asking, what is that? You know, his accent. What is that? Big Auntie to put in the place. Big Auntie to put in the display. What is that? What do you think it is? Cockeye bastard. What do you think it is? Don't act stupid. Don't act foolish. Don't do it. Sheila Hazel, share the damn live, folks. Smash that emoji button. Hundreds of you, thousands of you, I dare say, are joining us across social media live, and we're so privileged. Everything you put in trouble, share the damn live. Let them buying a lock for treason, share the damn live. If you're not going to be incarcerated or in prison at Camp Street, Lot 12, share the damn live. Smash that emoji button or McDowell, Cheryl, Wharton, Celeste Scott. Share the damn live. Smash that emoji button, good folks, and let me go down the road. We got a couple of things we want to share with you guys happening internationally where Chanel is. Internationally, Grace Noel, I done share. Joy Dodson is you. You share the life. Commissioner Cole, VIP. Auntie Sandra, how you doing, Sandra Hanover, Lester Williams, Jan Adams. Good to have you folks here. Yvette, couple of things we're following, folks. Around the world. Boom. Trump indictment. Folks, they asked a couple of folks of Caribbean heritage, a couple of the legislators in the U.S. of Caribbean heritage. What do you think about this? What do you think about this indictment? Congresswoman Yvette Clarke, who is a daughter of Jamaican immigrants. I still in the States, and I keep up my accent. I beg your pardon. She told the media, she said it's a sad but significant day in American history. Our nation's judicial system was founded upon the belief that everyone deserves due process and equal protection under the law. But no one, including our former president, is above the law. God damn it. Love it. Love it. That was Congresswoman Yvette Clarke. No one is above the law. No one is above the law. Yep. Believe it or not. And then they asked also New York City public advocate Jermaine Williams, who is the son of a Grenadian immigrant, or immigrants, came out of Grenada. And Jermaine Williams, New York City public advocate, he said this is not a day of triumph. except for the rule of law, which governs all of us, including disgraced former presidents. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Don't come along with funny. Don't do it. Nobody above the law. That's something we can learn from. We saw one former president in a living room, brokering deals. Right? Not of the go invest. He in the living room, brokering deals. So has resolved the arrangement. How the government sign? How secure things over there? No investigation. None. Nobody is above the law. We can see some of y'all in orange before we eyes closed. We are going to see some of you in orange before we eyes closed. Take what we say. And then this son of Grenadian immigrants, Jermaine Williams, he went on to say, I commend Manhattan District Attorney Bragg for courageously leading a thorough investigation to this point. Donald Trump must be held accountable not only for the financial charges he's been indicted on today, but for his efforts to undermine our democracy. To undermine it. He could be talking about these folks here. The gerrymandering, undermining our democracy, changing up the boundaries to suit themselves. Oh, they want to bring smart yard now. They want biodata as the place to poll. Oh, but they want smart yard, smart ID card. Smart ID card and so on. Next thing you go for swipe your ID at the place to poll if you're walking. Doing all kinds of things to undermine democracy. How many folks that have brought cases against have been successfully prosecuted, have been convicted of all these electoral fraud, according to them? How many? But one set of foolishness they've done since they're there, though, they have changed up the definition of resident. To vote, you're going to be resident here. And for a number of years, then people change all of that. You can move in here tomorrow and vote right there. Birth certificates giving out wireless. People tell us to all manner of nationalities on a daily basis at the GRO's office. That man could have said that thing concerning these jagabats. Democracy being undermined. Democracy is being undermined. And then New York State Assemblywoman, right? Rodney C. Hamelin, she's a daughter of Haitian immigrants. She had some comments. She said for the first time in history in the United States, a president, past or current, is facing criminal charges. We don't take solace in this blemished record added to our great nation's history. But we are pleased to see Donald Trump finally facing the consequences of his despicable actions. That's what the woman said. We're happy to see finally New York State Assemblywoman Rodney C. Yep. Hamelin. And they say she represents the 42nd Assembly District in Brooklyn. Yep. The moral arc of the universe, Martin Luther King tells us, is long. The moral arc, Jack Dio, is long. Irfan is long, but it bends towards justice. It bends. That's one of the things we're tracking internationally. And then this hate crime, folks. Hate must have no place among us in a civilized world. A man was killed just because he's Asian in New York. Well, the son of a bitch who did the dastardly act, 22 years, Uncle Sam gave him. Well, go now to Rikers Island. Right? Go now to Rikers Island and contemplate your mischief, your dastardly act. Go now. 22 years, Uncle Sam dropping him. 22. Hope you're happy with that. kill a man practically for no reason. Just because, could you believe that? People can hate you just for who you are. Something you have no control over. None. You're born black, they hate you. You're black and Guyanese, you hate even more bad. You are hated even more bad. More bad. You see? That foolishness must not be among us. Must not. 22 years for the culprit. 22 years. 22 years. Right? And this is Jared Powell. He pleaded guilty to first-degree manslaughter as a hate crime in connection with the man's death, according to the Manhattan District Attorney. I don't even want to go into the foolishness. Brutally assaulted the man who later died. 22 years. Hate folks at home and or abroad. And abroad must have no place among us. We can disagree. We can disagree with policies. We can disagree with how this country is managed. We can disagree with the direction it's heading in. But to hate somebody, right? We can hate policies, right? But hate somebody just because you hear a kink here, you hear straight, well, you got no hair, right? Me got no hair, not much, but my heart is dread. My heart not up. To hate somebody just because of that, the color of your skin, right? You don't start at the bottom. 22 years. Folks, don't let it be found among us. Hate. Hate. Don't let it be found among us. Don't let it be found among us. And finally, folks, internationally, they're telling us in Arkansas, deadly tornado. 600 people hurt. Seriously hurt. Deadly tornado in Arkansas. Right? When it touched down, I'm trying to remember the tongue they're telling us. Whole tongue flattened. Whole tongue, they're telling us. A whole tongue in Arkansas flattened because of this tornado. A whole tongue. Just flattened. Our thoughts and prayers go to all the folks at that end. Our thoughts and prayers. Little Rock is the tongue. Plow through. That's where the notes got. Plow through Little Rock, Arkansas, and surrounding areas on Friday afternoon. Reducing rooftops to splinters, toppling vehicles, tossing debris onto the roadways as people took shelter. Flattened, they say. Little Rock. Is Little Rock, Arkansas, where Bill Clinton originates from? Flattened. Little Rock. The time the father said the bounds of new habitation. Those of you who gone up for the north, they said, Magna remittances are happy for you. Happy for you. Our thoughts and prayers go to the people of Arkansas, and especially those from Little Rock. That's part of what we're following, folks. Around the region, that's where we're coming in from. Around the region, with folks, look what's happening. Listen what's happening there, folks. Municipal elections again, Bermuda, May 11th. Municipal elections for the corporations of Hamilton and St. George's in Bermuda set for May 11th. Like it's election season. Because June, Hydrogen campaign. My party of choice, the Alliance for Change, have decided not to be part of this election. We like the list of a number of other things. We like the Jagabats, we like the list, a number of other things. But I'm going out. I see some foolishness. I can't just sit down and watch this. Right? Send me about candidates, you want me to come and help you? I there. Right? Sign me up for this work. Malapan, they sign me up. Bermuda, May 11th. And then we run the corner. Yeah? We got some candidates in Bermuda. Yeah, I'll come help you. I like that. You got to buy the ticket. You got to buy the competition. Right there. So respect and balance to the folks going to the polls in Bermuda. It's a beautiful country. Yep. And then our boy, the Antiguans were on the lookout all day today, yesterday, right? This vessel sailing near St. Kitts were on the lookout for any possible survivors from that devastating, what do you have there? Capsizing of that boat. 16 missing, 16 dead. They managed to rescue a couple of folks. Well, 16 presumed dead. 16 presumed dead. 16 were rescued. But folks have still been on the lookout just in case. Just in case. They tell us the folks left Antigua and Barbuda en route to St. Thomas. They make it. Trying to find a better life. My God. My God. Trying to find a better life. You know? I'm hearing this steel band composition in my head, a better life. That's it, you know. Boat capsized. That's it. Fleeing Africa. They make it. They tell us the Antiguan Coast Guard and crew vessel sailing near St. Kitts Thursday and Friday remain on the lookout for possible survivors in that overloaded people smuggling vessel, they say. They capsized off the island last week. Right? Yep. Thoughts and prayers to the families. Folks don't like how the government there has handled this issue. They don't like it. They don't like it. They don't like it. We can keep our eyes on that. We can keep our eyes on that. Moving on, folks. Moving on. Finally, you see when we come to Trinidad, you all know the home. Because we tend to take those Caribbean islands that are further out, and then we start coming down. We start coming in for landing. So by the time you see me landing Trinidad at the Tobago House of Assembly, we told you about this issue here. Young party just gone in there. You know, flying high, suddenly the crashing. Well, that party, the head of that party has come out and say that no splinters are happening here. The Tobago House of Assembly Chief Secretary, Farley Augustine, or Augustine, depending on the school you went to. You know, Trinidad, they got a place named St. Augustine. They said St. Augustine. So in that vein, Farley Augustine, he said no launching of no new party coming here. They just got in. A lot of good people making up that ensemble of that political group. And it seems as though, you know, it little jittery. But we keep watching them and hope for the best. We're just going to keep watching them and hope for the best. So look what we got now. The 5 of the 9 of the 2. Even Billy. She said, no more sense splitting here. If you want a campaign, I there. Coalition brothers and sisters, I there. Share the damn live. Smash that emoji button, go folks, and let me go down the road. Come on, folks, pick up the shares. Pick up the shares. Pick up the shares. Pick up the shares. Pick up. I want you on this party, sing and walk out. I gotta fall back. Don't come on me for it. You don't walk out. I gotta fall back. It's like this power here dipping, man. Why this power dipping? I play I like Billy though. I touch in all kinds of things. All kinds of story. Right? Why this power here dipping? That's why you want though. Why dipping? They're trying with me here though. They're trying. They ain't get you though. They ain't gonna get you. Right? Not tonight, devil. We're in the 592, folks. We're in the 592. And for your information, we told you of this matter before. This Mabaruma man who was found in an area with a lot of blood. Aaron Conyers. Right? The PE says, the PM lab, the post-mortem examination, yeah, the PE. PM, wherever you want it. PME. The postmortem examination says he died from blunt trauma. And of course, one Jamal Samuels is said to have confessed to his murder, but his claim was self-defense. He claimed it was self-defense. We can keep following this. Life in this country too cheap. Too cheap. And it's the government that demonstrates that. Too cheap. Blunt trauma, thoughts and prayers with friends and family of Aaron Conyers. Our thoughts and prayers go to them. Very sad. Very. We gotta do better, you know. We gotta do better. We are on this ganja planting. That's what you want to know. You done the farmers. Huh? Wilson Kilkenny. What is ganja planting, man? Chisel Chipper. Thanks for that contribution. Thanks for the thing. Chisel showing you all up live on our YouTube channel. In the comment section is a $sign at the bottom. You click on that. Takes you to Fantasyland. You can contribute. It asks you to purchase a token, an emoji or something like that. And a huge part of that contribution comes to us. Yep, Esther Blue. There's Emmanuel, Michael Reed. Who planted all this thing, man? Right? So fireman. They wasn't given 35 pounds of marijuana. Right? They must even have an export license. That's why they're really holy. When you get 35 pounds of marijuana, you got to be exporting. Right? The marijuana leaf, very light. So when that comes up with 35 pounds, you got to be exporting. And I got a feeling, right? The sources tell us as well. Some of them big ones involved in this, you know. Listen to me. Listen to me. To get through some of the foolishness these guys doing, you got to be on something high. And a lot of them are in touch with the Most High. So they want to short circuit. A lot of them in there on cocaine. A lot of them on marijuana. There's not a little fish trying to move 35 pounds of marijuana. We don't click smoking out 35 pounds. Right. Some big ones in the game. Big ones. But we say, can't do the time, don't do the crime, as Donald Trump and some of these folks right here don't find out. You can't do the time, don't do the crime. Who vex? Yep. Ruthless monster, sentenced to life in prison. He murdered a newspaper vendor. Right? Sean Munilal. Sean Munilal is the name of the newspaper vendor. Man going about his business, you know, trying to earn a living for his family. Right? And then the dunce ones among us come and take it all away. The judge said it was premeditated, it was well planned. He and his friends stood down on the home of Sean Munilal. And the report says as he ran to protect his family, they shot him 3 or 4 times in his back. For what? Right? Now he got a long time ahead of him to go and contemplate on his actions. I think part of the reporting on this says he's eligible for parole after 30 years. Can you imagine that? Folks, when I think about my freedom being inhibited, when I think about my freedom being inhibited, right? When I think about it being inhibited, it's making it act differently. Could you imagine waking up for 30 years and you only see one place? Right? You're seeing the sun outside caged. But these guys don't think so far, you know. They're the friends and they get pumped up. We go get some easy money. Now we got at least 30 years ahead of him. This whole country gonna change. Right? Whole country. Or this Suprema's gonna turn a multi-millionaire. Right? And he won't see none of that happen. This city gonna change. Government will change. He will see nothing happen. Right? He will see them boys get an orange suit. When the US rendition them, he must have I want front row seat. Not from no prison. Not from no prison. The judge said they're getting too steady. Right? The judge said they're getting too steady. Like the judge wanted to make him an example. Like the judge meant to make him an example. And everything he had in the book, he threw at him. And a couple benches in the court too. Life. For life. That's what the good book said now. If you decide you're going to take a man's life, that's how rough it is. So you must be prepared to have your life taken. You must be prepared. Them boys take a lot of life, why you don't know? I mean, talking about this jockey. Them boys take a lot of lives, you know. They got a lot to answer for. Claudia Clark. Them boys got a lot to answer. Thank you, Claudia. Claudia's made a contribution to our program as well. Right there on YouTube. That's what we call transparency. Pamela and all the other folks. That's what we call transparency. Our thoughts and prayers go to the family, relatives, and friends of Sean Muniraro. You know, because some folks sit down somewhere and conspire. How they can cut your time short. Some of them conspire against us right now. How they out me lights. It's not my time. It's not my time. It's not my time. You see, some of them conspiring against you right now. Right now. Right, well, y'all know. Things tight. And the American embassy in the economy. Right? When Sarah go for drinking water run by I wonder when last she drink some good water. When last Sarah had some good water. And when she comes, she went by the market. Drink some nice coconut water. Yeah, she's a girl like good water. When she goes see them price. Visa price I must raise. Visa price I must raise. The next thing is, they'll say this though. Of this I know one some of y'all by right? They said, but not supplying too steady. They got up the price and try to back you down. He applied, but not supplying little too steady. Little too steady. Yeah, little too steady. And up the price. That's what they're telling us. Visa price gone up. Application. Let me just be clear. Application price gone up. Right? This is not the days of who was the guy at the embassy who used to sell out visa? Thomas Carroll, am I right? And in that sense, visa price would have gone up, but the application, let me just be clear. Right? I got to renew my visa just now. Let me just be clear. Visa price gone up, folks. The application price has gone up. Yep. Now you gotta, the next time I see Sarah up close, I gotta say, no, y'all gotta put in an installment system there. You gotta put in an installment system there. Just now you gotta take your car and so on. What's called? Pawn your car. They've now gone from, let me see what they're telling us here. They've announced that from May 30th, the cost of non-immigrant visa B1 and B2, the application will be increased by $25. The application, taking it from $160 to $185. $160 to $185. Right? Non-immigrant visas such as student and exchange visas will also increase from $160 to $185. Things tight. Money got from Mac. I'll go start get the money too. Yep. $160 to $185. Got the installment plan there. You pay a little $20 or a little $10 a month and you go down the line. Yeah. Oh. That's not gonna end well. That's not gonna end well, folks. You know why? Because I could see Sarah publishing a big list. My name will be tapping the list. The following person with outstanding monies for the embassy, please see us immediately. You see them publishing the papers. Odessa Primus named the second. Chanel that number 3. The following persons who own the embassy. Yeah. I can see that. That one end well. Stay in the current sisters. None of them had a chance to think about it. Stay in the current system. Stay in the current system. None of them had a chance to really examine it. Hold up. Don't let me rush in so fast. Fools rushing. Where angels there. Bantu King. Them bites. Folks, it's Friday night. From the back end here, we are 50 minutes into our broadcast. 3,000 of you watching us across social media. Clearly, y'all have a life. Clearly. Share it down live, folks. Share it down live. Smash that emoji button. Now when I want you to share. Come on, folks. Come on. Pick up the pace a little bit for us. Pick up the pace a little bit for us. Chisel Chipper, Seymour George, Andrea English, Wayne Brown, Diane Rizali, share the damn live. Smash that emoji with those scraps. Candy touchdown. Great to each and every one of you. Welcome to our community. If you're new, fires on the PvP. But look, story now, man. This is the fire report. I'm certain, looking at this next will shock you. You were expecting this. You know it's another day, another fire. In the 592. You're not going to be surprised. They tell us a tugboat caught on fire. And I want to thank Gannon Cut for this. A tugboat caught on fire, engine shut down. Why in Guyana? This is another day. Fires have to happen. Tugboat in trouble. Yeah? Fires on PvP. Sheriff Street. I see Vaughn's Waste Management dump truck. Still just sir. Right? And light up. Stay just and light up. Right? Now look how DJ Hope Tongue, right? Fighting back. DJ Hope Tongue has just made a contribution to our broadcast right in YouTube there. Right? He fighting he fighting Claudette Clark and the others. Thank you very much, DJ Hope Tongue. Hope is important. Now lastly you go on over now to YouTube to see what happening in the action. Yeah. They're making contributions live to our program. And we're grateful. It's going to help to keep the lights on. It's going to help to keep the doors open. And let's moving forward. Folks, that was Sheriff Street today. Never done more in this country. Right? Listen to some of the commentary. Listen to some of the commentary coming out there. Take a look. And definitely take a listen.
How many water, man? Now the fuel is coming out of the garbage truck. The fire service have no water. I can't understand what's going on here. And look at the fuel pouring out from the truck. Hello. It should about to get an explode just now with the diesel that's coming out, and the fire is still keep pouring there. The fire truck just ran out of water. They had a hydrant in Sheriff Street. When they built Sheriff Street, they took away the hydrant. So the fire truck cannot get no access to water. That's the fuel pouring out there.
Folks, I am delightfully happy. Right? I am delightfully happy. All fun parts, I am delightfully happy. Right? There was a Guyanese and a Guyanese American watching that fire. I was delightfully happy. The Guyanese American think he loves the same country. That's what he thinks. Right? You heard the accent? You heard the accent? The fire tender is out of water. The fire tender is out of water. And here are the Guyanese, right? Go now edit in real time. Normal thing. Right? What he has failed to understand, the Guyanese American, he has failed to understand the people in power. them boys come back. Them boys come back. Right? Them boys come back. B meant has just made a contribution to a program. Right to the thing. Right on YouTube. On our YouTube channel in the comment section. Right? Thanks to the ingenuity of the YouTube folks, you can contribute to the program live in real time. And it comes up, you see it big there. Transparency. What about transparency? Yes. They're out of water. But the Guyanese want to go every day. It's another thing. Number two. But Guyanese are Guyanese anywhere. You find the right way. You find the right way. The man at the camera. And the gas is poured out. Right and close and personal. Right? I love it because we will get the video. Guyanese are fearless. They find the right way. The man the right video and the gas is pouring out and there's fire right. And the tender's out of water. Normal thing. Normal thing. This is. Let me hear you. Can I hear you? This is. I can hear you folks on it. I can hear y'all. I can hear y'all ending that sentence. This is. Fire tenders out of water. Welcome home, my brother. Welcome home. You don't know you're not in a strange country. Welcome home. The fire tenders out of water. Welcome home. My God, we there. We there, good folks. The fire tender is out of water. We there. We hear them boys create the crime up. Them boys create the crime up. Yeah, that's the crime plan, you know. We will create a crime app. Right? So you can message us on the app so we can tell you that we have vehicles. And the fire tender is out of water. Message me on the crime app so that we can tell you we got a vehicle to send. And right now is after hours, the station closed. They create the crime app. But here, man, hold on. Right? Where the bell? The crime app is only for transport crimes. Like if you're in a bus and you like the way somebody's smelling, you're on a boat and somebody thinking racial slurs at you. It's only for transport. So if you're on Regent Street and then by on you, do not message. You need transport problems. You need transport problems. The crime app. But it's only for the transport sector. You see? We got to go sector by sector. So if you find tender out of water, right? If you guys in my house and if I tender out of water, they're qualified. Transport sector only. Transport sector only. Which of the best? Transport is a start. It's a start. Folks, stay with us. Look, you see, I've lost my place. I've got to come to this side so you see more of the graphic. That's why I need. Well, like it's a bit wild now, right? It's bare confusion now. That's why I tell you, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you are thinking Facebook is back now, the YouTube channel lit. The YouTube channel lit. And I want to thank this person, Roy Moore, for his contribution on our YouTube channel. You have to make them boys come by me now. Thanks for your contribution, Roy. You have to make them boys come by us now. Roy Moore, pay some power, Roy. Pay some power. Catch fish on the sidelines. Folks, I love this country. Right? I love this country. Very bad. If Sarah Lynch says tomorrow, we make you citizens. We will make you citizen. Right? To upset Bordness. Come through, Duncan. I've got to think about it long and hard and respond the following day. I got to think about it long and hard. I love this country. I love it. I love it. Catfish on the sidelines of that outreach to Region 3 at Lenora. Right? Everyone was asked about the judicial top post, Chancellor of the Judiciary, and also Chief Justice. 18 years we had one. Right? 18 years ago, how old is Efan? But they didn't think of him then. Right? 18 years, we had a substantive Chief Justice and Chancellor. We have not. Right? Is it coming soon? They asked Efan when he came into office about these two posts. He said shortly. It's almost 3 years. He said coming soon. Right? Coming soon. That's what he said. Coming soon. Very shame. This is affecting the installment of the activation of the Judicial Service Commission. 3 years. Right? The Chancellor said it. We shorted judges. We need help. We bursting on the seam at the Court of Appeal. Them boys are listening. He said coming soon. Right? Coming, if they happen before next year, I'd be surprised. Right? What they want to see? What they want to see is these black women going to retirement. So they can appoint who they want to appoint. Eminently qualified. The leader of the opposition has already given his blessing. He said, I will support Cummins and I will support George. These women bright. And not only bright by Guyanese standard, because you know they set your bar down low. These women bright. You see? Bright. But they're too independent. They're too independent. And them boys are like that. Them boys are like that. Now, at this outreach, I saw one report that says, Efan says, oh, they were efficient. Oh, they got things done. Because of this outreach, they took some of the agencies, including the passport office, including representatives from the passport office. But we saw some photographs coming out from the event. Right? Will you please? Will you please? Spotted! You mean to tell me I have a line up in Georgetown for hours to see the passport people, and I got to go to the lower line up too? No problem. It's efficiency. He believes because he tell them there is efficient. You mean I got to line up in the lower too to see the passport people? You mean I got to line up at the GRA office, the GRO, the General Registrar Office for the Labor Board people in Georgetown? You mean I got to Lenora and line up too? That's what you mean to tell me? I got to go to Lenora and line up too? In this efficient process? Call it call, not call in. Listen to me carefully now. Call it. Call it. Call it call. Thanks for that donation, call it. Thank you so much. Live. The folks joining us on YouTube, ensure you look for that subscribe button. Ensure you look for that subscribe button before you go. You say you have to line up for sugar. And with this government, you mean you have to line up for go see Efan too? For you listen to a problem? What's the difference? What's the difference? You have to line up in Georgetown for having an application and pay 6,000. You mean to tell me I'm going to go to Lenora and line up too? Folks, this government different. This government different. Right? And why you see the lines too, you know? Because lines for them means people excited by this government. People excited by this outreach. So I got to line up. Folks, I went to the passport office, Jalin. Nobody tell me. Got there 8 o'clock. We have just started 12 to hand in a form and pay $6,000. You see? And then by this thing efficient, smash the damn emoji button, share the damn line, valid criminal information. Valid criminal information. Chin High, Seymour George, Commissioner Code, valid criminal information. That's the efficiency. So I got for line up here, and if you are go to Lenora, I got for go to line up too. Oh, I see. But it's outreach. Oh, and we bring government closer to the people. All right. I see how this can work. I see how it work. Now let's story now. Let's story. Hey, your government elections. Folks, we coming down. Bear with us. It's Friday night. The night is young. No government election. But let's story now. You know the government elections is June. Right? Well, we're not period. The campaigning has begun. That's campaigning you see in there at Lenora. That's campaigning is here. Local government elections is upon we. Look some of the stuff we following. Right? Look some of the stuff we following. Dr. Ashley Kissoon, who is replacing Schumann in the National Assembly, she said we contesting local government election. Her party. She said they got financial problems and it's not cheap to participate in elections. So the new movement, this is the newest member parliament coming in. The new movement, TLM. So they can't contest local government. But there was Dr. Kissoon outlining her ambitious plans for the National Assembly. But some of the things Dr. Ashley said, it will shock us. And he said, some of the things MP to be, I know she can back it. She thinks she's done MP, you know. I know she can back it. I don't know. She's replacing Schumann. What a seat to fill. What a seat to fill. Let me unpack this quick, folks. Here are some of the things Dr. Kissoon said in a press conference today with members of ANUG. Remember, they are joining the party. They are joining the party. ANUG, a new and United Guyana, and TNM, the new movement. It's only Asha left now, you know. Asha party had 9 persons. 10. She was the 10th. 9 resigned one day. It's only she left now. Right? So they are claiming elections are expensive and they don't have personnel. But in Asha case, we understand. It's just she. Right? So she gave up local government. She go into parliament. Here are some of the things Asha said today. We're not joining anybody. When she goes to parliament, we're not joining anybody. We are an independent opposition. Now it's 3 parties get 1 seat. They did so poorly at the election. It took 3 parties coming together to get 1 seat. But Asha said, we ain't joining nobody. Asha, I think you better take what you can get. Take what you can get. We ain't joining nobody. That's what she said. We ain't joining nobody. Asha didn't really understand Schumann standing as MP, you know. I don't think she understands yet. Right? You're either with the PPP or you're against them. Right? You can talk to me in a couple months. Here she said, I am here with the objective of letting Guyanese people know there's a third force. Where? Asha's a third force? 9 people resigning. The whole exec resigning. This is since Asha takes power, she change, she switch, she mouth turn. The whole exec resigning. She's a third of the 4 she had. I'm here have the objective of letting guides know that there's a third force. Folks, you can't make up these things, you know. You can't make up these things. That this third force is representing persons who do not believe in a two-party system. She whole party went away left she. And she thinks she's the third force. But here what Asha's aiming at. She's aiming at one of the things she says she wants to look at in the National Assembly. Constitutional reform. Constitutional reform. Right? She said something that is very sore for us is that because of the two-party system, the joiner as an independent opposition has not been able to shine legally. Yeah, bullshit now. Their joiner party, Asha says, right, has not been able to shine legally as an opposition. It's only Asha and the party. This press conference, they said in this press conference, they cannot contest local government election because they have money and they get personnel. They said that. And Asha says that she wants constitutional reform to shine as an opposition. She wants constitutional reform so she can shine as opposition. Right? That she can't contest for local government because she got the money and she got the personnel. But if you change the constitution, she's hoping her fortunes change. Anug, as well, Asha said she wants constitutional reform. And finally, here's the story now. As we unpack, Asha says that I will learn from Schuman's negatives. I will learn from Schuman's negative. Asha just takes the parliamentary power. She done that Schuman on the bus, you know. I will learn from Schuman's negatives and positives. Asha done seen this MP behind her name. You see, she done the term Schuman, you know. You understand why those people left Asha all by herself in the new movement? The new movement move off the scene. And Asha realizes, you know, I will learn from Schuman's negatives and positives and try to improve on it. Well, girl, I haven't seen the positive yet. If you see them, you must tell us. You must tell us. And here's the man. Listen how Asha ambitious. So she just swing Schumann on the bus. Get out the way, Schumann. I don't see like I will learn from your negatives. Right? Here how Asha ambitious. She got a party. She ain't got nobody following she. She can't contest local government election because she ain't got personnel. She can't contest because she don't get money. But listen to the closer. Dr. Kassoon said she will accept Deputy Speaker if parliamentarians repose confidence in her. Folks, it's only this country, you know. It's only this country. It's only this country. People want prize for last place. Asha, whole political party has disintegrated. People left Asha party en masse. Right? Long before there was COVID, there was Asha. People run from her like social distancing. And Asha believes she should be rewarded with Deputy Speaker. A woman who can't scrape together, a couple colleagues to contest local government. The personnel, can't scrape together two kinds. She believes, right? If her colleagues repose confidence in her to be Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, she has failed. Really and truly. She has failed. But just like a true PVP, you see, they want to do the least, but they want the most. She wants Deputy Speaker. Just come in, you know. Just come in halfway in the race, but she wants the gold medal. She wants silver. She just joined the race. Don't throw Schumann under the bus about his negatives, and she wants silver medal. You see, she wants silver medal. Ambitious. But as we are that, folks, as we are that, stay with us for a second longer. As we are ambitious. She got the belly, literally. She got the nerve to melt the gumption. That's what she run from, right? Mind you, when Asha talked about all this independence, we ain't joining with nobody. Asha, the PB made her the head of the Sophia Clinic, the Sophia Health Center. Asha sitting on a lot of boards by the virtue of the PPP, but she can be independent. She done bought and paid for. Signed, sealed, and delivered. She can be independent. Folks, lots of other things we're following at local government. The mayor is being reported as told a press conference today that he's not going to be participating in local government election. This is very sad for me. Personally, I think the mayor has a lot of heart, and his heart is in the right place for this city. And this is very, very sad for me. Some of our graphics seem to be bleeding. Our apologies. But the mayor say out. See how easy, you know? See how easy. This government and the China party should send Asha to City Hall. Let your earn your strengths as a councillor. Right? You never even win a constituency. You were not even a councillor. You are deputy speaker. You are past the guy, these people. You are deputy speaker. Go to City Hall and sit down. A normal representation on the ground. You want to run in parliament as deputy speaker. You first day out. What have you done in your political career, Asha Kisu? Like you could say warrants making you deputy speaker. You are past people. The mayor say out. Dr. Mark France from Anug, as I said they will not be contesting. All the talking, we are from Quran talking every day. You know, get big salary as advisor on borders from the PPP. And they said they don't have money for election and maybe personal. So Anug is out and the mayor is out. This is going to be an interesting period. I don't give a damn what Anug chose to do. That's their business. But I'm very sad to see the mayor make this decision. And I'm going to be talking to him about how he came to this decision not to contest for the as a councillor, because you have to be councillor first. You have to be elected as councillor first before you become mayor. Then the councillors together elect the mayor. Gotta pick the mayor's brain on that, why he has made that decision not to contest again. I think we're the closer. I think we're there. Not quite. Did I flip past it? Nah. Right there should have been. This should have been picture of the day. Picture of the day. Some people serious. Goats entering premise. They'll be curried. Somebody said they left out the word ducks. Goats and ducks entering the premise will be curried. Things tighten again. People serious. Things tight. They tell you up front. This is the disclaimer. Right? This is the disclaimer. Alright. Can't see you haven't been warned. The closer, folks. The closer. As you might know by now, our brother Tuma Ogunseye was surrendered to police today, surrendered to law enforcement, accompanied by his lawyers Nigel Hughes and Darren Wade. I like how Darren and Nigel walk in there. You know, like Men in Black. Cool, calm, and collective. Worked with the clients in there. They tell us that he was taken, shackled, unwarranted, but shackled. He was taken to the Brickdown police station. And this means that they are likely to keep him for 72 hours before laying any accusations before him. And all this is meant to be punishment and humiliation. Right? But we're standing with Brother Ogunseye. We're standing with our brother who surrendered today to law enforcement. Folks, last evening, WP executive, Working People's Alliance executive, from which party Tuma Ogunseye comes from, the WPA, Working People's Alliance. Dr. David Hines fired some shots. I'm using that phrase metaphorically. Fired some shots, folks, discussing this issue about his comrade and our brother. Take a look and take a listen. Take a look is the closer.
Ogunseye will not back away because he comes from a party. He comes from a tradition. He comes from a history of not backing away. We didn't back away from slavery. We didn't back away from indentureship. We didn't back away from colonialism, and we sure not backing away from these little tin gods. Tyrants, modern day tyrants, drunken by oil. So if Jack Dio, as he said, he thinks that when he tells the police, charge Ogunseye because we want them to surrender, that we are going to, we not surrender. We're not surrendering. So I want to make that very clear here tonight. As on behalf of the WPA, we issue wanted bulletins for the 4 who spoke out. If lawyers want to take the case, they can take the case and take them to court. But we are going to try them in the public square, among the citizens of this country, public opinion. We are not going to let you all off the hook. No surrender. No surrender, thank you. No surrender. Chagdio sat there as the General Secretary of the PPP and Vice President of this country and tell the police they should have charged Ogunseye since day one. These people have no shame, and I'm saying that rhetorically because I know they have no shame. But they believe that they're God. That's what they believe. And they believe that opposition supporters are so stupid, so docile, that they will do their do and nothing will happen to them. And I've said on this program many times before and wherever I get a chance to speak, that opposition supporters are human beings. And while sometimes they wait on politicians to tell them how to move, the human being wasn't born a political being. The human being was born as a child, as children of God. They were born of the seed of their ancestors. They don't need government to give them agency. They give government agency. They give political parties agency. And we are calling on the inner reaches of the humanity of Guyanese to stand up. This too shall pass, they say. But we are saying this too will not pass. Political charges. Political bulletin. You know where this man lives in. Gonna arrest him now if you think he committed a crime. You got 3 weeks, you listen to the speech. If you think he committed an offense, why you didn't charge him all the time? He's at public meeting, why you didn't charge him, pick him up and arrest him? No, you're waiting on the political bosses to tell you what charges to bring and when to move. The genie is out of the bottle. is out. You all can't push it back in. Wanted bulletin. Wanted bulletin for you all. And as you move in the country, know that that wanted bulletin and potential charges against humanity, charges of violating your own constitution, charges of violating your own oath of office, charges of violating half of the population on whose backs you are sitting and standing. Human rights charges. That's what our wanted bulletin is for. We're not backing down. We're not backing down. We're fighting this to the end. And one day, Congati, take that and figure out what it means. One day, Congati. Good evening to you, and welcome to Politics 101. As you all can see, I'm in the mood tonight. I'm ready. I was waiting for tonight. We have recorded all the statements.
You heard it there. Fired up and ready to go. You heard it there. That was Dr. David Hines, executive member of the WPA. He came out firing, swinging for his colleague, Tuma Ogunseye. We're going to continue, guys, to bring you the latest on that. As soon as we have it, folks. That being said, that's we time, good folks. And that's our program. Thanks for staying with us. Thanks for staying with us in the overtime. Good folks, thanks for staying with us in the overtime. And while you guys are here, tomorrow Saturday, and we ought to tell you if you are looking for a justice of the peace, commissioner votes, to affidavits for all of your legal needs, all of your documentation needs, and for expert guidance on these matters, look no further. The Alistair Collins Forum. They open on Saturdays, folks, believe it or not, down there at the Callion Mall, Monday through Saturday at the Callion Mall on Lamaha Street, between Camp and Waterloo Streets. Lamaha Street, between Camp and Waterloo Streets. 649-6410-6448. 685-6448. 685-6448. 649-6410. Expert guidance and support for all of your documentation needs. Yep, we use them. We use them all the time. That being said, folks, that's the time, and that's our program. Like the folks on YouTube who've been so gracious to us this evening. Like the folks there on YouTube who's been so grateful for us. You want to support our program? Here is how you can do so. Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, MoneyGram, Western Union. You know it, folks. All for your convenience, of course. Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, MMG, MoneyGram, and Western Union. All for your convenience. That's how you can support us from your end. That being said, folks, that's our time. That's our program. That's the last level. That's our time, good folks. And that's our program. Thanks for being here with us, each and every one of you, wherever you all are joining us from this evening. Wherever. Thanks for being. Have a great weekend. We're going to see you guys back here next week. Stay woke, stay vigilant. All right. Stay woke, stay vigilant. Have a great weekend. Time for you, time for your family, time for self. Tony Hack, Ingrid Carter, Yvonne Daly, Sandra Hanover. Have a great weekend. Sorry for keeping you all a little in the overtime tonight. Rhonda, good to have you. And all the other folks, Petrol Brown, Patricia McKenzie, Joylyn Cook, good to have you. Joylyn Cook. All the cooks are here. Belly Clark, good to see you. I ain't seen you in a little bit. Happy you're here this evening. Good to see everybody. Great to see you. Scraps, Candy, good to see you as well. Have a fantastic weekend, folks. Have a fantastic weekend. That's the time. That's the program.